Hello, my name is Jack Romero, and this is my JAR Stage 5 for my article. So, the authors of my article were Eaton Stoll, Christopher Lauf, and Sarah Kaufman. The topic of my article. So, my article was on how veterinary staff experience high levels of stress in their field and how that negatively affects their mental health and well being, which contributes to high suicide rates. In the study, they observed the effects of therapy dogs and how they played a role on mental health when vet staff would meet with them. And the study supports the benefits of animal assisted interventions, especially with mental health and those struggling with mental health. So, what did the researchers do? So, the researchers observed how therapy dogs, like I said, affected the mental health of the vet staff. How did they study the topic? Their study was they would have volunteers. They started off with 34 volunteers, but by the end of it, they only finished with 21. So a couple did not finish the study. And over 3 months, they would meet with therapy dogs 1 to 2 times a month. It all depended. Sometimes even more, but the average was 1 to 2 times a month. And each visit was 10 minutes. Each visit, they would record how they were feeling, their blood pressure, and their heart rate before and after the visit with the therapy dogs or the session with the therapy dogs. Um, each variable, the blood pressure, the heart rate, and the self reported stress levels were measured before and after the visit for consistency. Um, for the participants, there were 21 veterinary staff, all from the same clinic, and they volunteered to be a part of the study. So, what did the researchers find? So, all 21 participants who finished the study had their heart rates and blood pressure tested before and after the visits, like I said, and all of their heart rate and blood pressure reduced drastically after each visit. Also, the participants reported feeling happier after spending time with the therapy dogs, meaning that they valued the experience and had a positive emotional impact on them. So, the strengths and weaknesses. So, the strengths, it was timely and a consistent study. So, they met at the same time each month over the 3 months, and each for 10 minutes long. And they didn't change that at all throughout the study. And it was a low cost and very simple to perform. Therapy dogs are very easy to come by and don't require a lot of effort, time, and money to achieve time with. Weaknesses of the article. It was a small sample size. They only had 34 participants. That's not a terrible number, but to see better results, you could find far more participants to be a part of the study. There was potential bias with the self-reported feeling before and after. They could have tweaked their answer a little to have the researchers achieve the results they wanted or were expecting. So it wasn't 100% truthful, and there was no follow-up in the future. So after the study was over, they didn't they cut off the volunteers altogether. They didn't follow up and see if they continued time with therapy dogs or anything like that. Thank you.